I'm Dan Galushan. Welcome to another edition of Shootin' Plink. Today we've got the LCPII, the Ruger LCPII 380 back again with us. Now what we're going to do today is we're going to disassemble and reassemble it. It's a simple gun to do because of the fact that there's not much other than this little pin down here to take out, slide it off, pull it apart, put it back together, put the pin back in. Sometimes putting the pin back in can be a little bit of a difficulty, and we'll find out today how that works. So what we're going to do is I'm going to get you down here so you can see what I'm doing here, and then we're going to take this apart. Okay, I've got you down here now. There's not a lot to taking this apart. Of course, you always take the magazine out. Right there. It's empty. Make sure that the gun's empty, which we did. This little pin right here is the important part. And getting it back in sometimes is a bit of a sticky wicket, but we'll see how it works. Put this in here. I got my Leatherman tool with a screwdriver tip, and then we'll pop that out. You heard it pop. Pull that pin out. Don't lose that. You're not going to get it back together. And then the slide just comes right off, just like that. So we'll put the frame over the side. Now I'm going to show you what you do here. You remove your spring assembly, right there. Put that there. And then the barrel. Now sometimes this barrel has a tendency to stick. That one didn't. It worked okay there. The one, the 22, come out a lot easier. This one came out good enough. You can see that. And now it's ready to clean. Everything's there. There you go. You got your spring assembly, your pin, and your barrel, and then your slide. So you clean that, do whatever you're going to do with it, and then put it all back together. And you want to make sure, right here, I think you can see that. You put that spring in that hole. And there's not, I'm going to take this back out because I want to show you. On this barrel, there is a notch right here. I think maybe you can see that little notch right there. Okay, that notch is what this catches into as you go in there. I'll show you. We'll put the barrel in here. There's the barrel. Now we're going to put that spring into that spot that I showed you up here. Then push on this. Now be careful that this don't go flying across the room because that can happen. And it catches that notch right there. That's it. It's ready to go. Now you take your frame. You put it on the frame. Slides right in place, no problem. Now here's where sometimes this gets a little sticky. We'll find out this time because there's a little bar here that catches right on a notch that's clear up here in this pin. So naturally there's a spring tension to it. Now getting it past that can sometimes be the big problem. So we'll see what happens there. I actually kind of push down on it, put it in on an angle, and then push down. But again, see, here it is. There I got it. I pushed down a little bit harder that way. It's in there, as you can see. Now you push it down, snap it in place. Sometimes it doesn't snap in place that easy. That was an easy one. And you have to wiggle it a little bit, and maybe just wiggle this, and it'll go right in, no problem. So you can see it's really quite easy to disassemble, and you always want to make sure that it works good after that. Put your magazine in, and that time, see, it held open. That's what it's supposed to do after your last round, but it popped right back. So there is a problem somewhere there. There, see, it did it on its own. I didn't even do a thing. So hopefully we'll be able to solve that by the next time that we do take this out and I show you how it shoots. Well, that was the disassembly and assembly of the Ruger LCPII 380. You can see, it's not all that difficult. It's just that pin that I told you about and how you have to get that back in there. It can sometimes be a little bit of a hiccup. Don't worry about the pop when you take it out, but you know, if you want to protect the side of it up in here, you might want to find something a little bit different than a regular screwdriver. But as you can see, the regular screwdriver works, and Ruger tells you to use a regular screwdriver. So, you know, that's, I guess if it doesn't work, you can always go back to them and say, hey, you said to do it. how about a warranty? You know, that's my suggestion anyway. So, you know, as I said, you see how easy it is? It's a good little gun. I mean, very, very small gun. I'm still very anxious to fire this thing, and we're going to be looking at that once I can get some 380 ammo, and once the weather outside clears well enough that I can go to the Cedar Oaks shooting range that I've got. So until next time, shoot safe and have a great day of plinking.